Have you ever felt that tight feeling in your chest when someone casually says, "Hey, I'm coming over"? You smile. You say, "Sure." But inside, your brain whispers, "There goes my peace." If you know that feeling, you're not rude, and you're definitely not alone. Today, we're unpacking the psychology of why some people hate having guests over, even when they genuinely like the people walking through the door. For some people, home isn't just where they live, it's where the mask comes off. It's where breathing slows down, shoulders drop, and the world stops asking for anything. So when someone enters that space, even a close friend, something subtle changes. The silence breaks. The air shifts. Not because the guest is unwanted, but because the sanctuary has been disturbed. Psychologists call this territorial comfort. Your home becomes an emotional reset button. Every sound, object, routine, it's familiar and controlled. So when a guest arrives, it's like tossing a pebble into a calm pond. Nothing terrible happens, but the ripples change everything. Your mind notices every shift. Out in the world, you're polite, aware, performing in small ways all day long. But at home, you finally stop performing. So when a guest comes over, even someone you love, the mask goes back on. And that effort is exhausting. Not loudly, quietly, like a phone battery draining in the background. Here's something most people never admit. Some of the kindest, warmest people feel instant relief the moment the door closes behind a guest. Not because they're rude, not because they don't care, but because silence feels like oxygen. Their nervous system finally exhales. Psychologists say these people often have strong emotional boundaries. They don't push people away. They protect the spaces that keep them whole. To them, home isn't a stage. It's not a performance. It's who they are when no one's watching. That's why many people like this prefer meeting friends in neutral spaces, cafes, parks, walks. Places where connection can happen without giving up their inner world. It's not distance. It's balance. For some, this sensitivity comes from childhood. Homes where guests meant tension, pressure, or chaos. So even as adults, visitors quietly activate old stress patterns they never chose. The body remembers, even when the mind doesn't. Here's the truth. There is nothing wrong with wanting to protect your space. You can love people deeply and still crave solitude. You can care for others and still guard your peace. For some minds, true comfort is a quiet room, a familiar chair, a warm drink, and their own thoughts. So if this sounds like you, know this. You're not cold, broken, or antisocial. You're simply wired to recharge in quiet. If this helped you understand yourself a little better, consider liking the video, sharing it with someone who feels the same, and subscribing to ModelThink. We explore the psychology behind everyday feelings, one quiet insight at a time.